Okay, so the Oak Park Zoning Board Appeals meeting is now called to order. Can we have a roll call, please?
Chairperson Houston,
Here.
Vice Chair Brown,
Here.
Commissioner Anderson. Here. Commissioner Clyde.
Here.
Commissioner Sullivan.
Here.
Commissioner Lovett.
Here.
Commissioner Steinberg.
Here.
We have four.
Okay. All right, has everyone had the opportunity to read the minutes from the last meeting?
Yes.
Can I have a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved. Second.
Okay, it's been properly moved and second that the meeting minutes be approved. Do we, can,
You don't need a roll.
so we've done the roll, so do we have any external communications? There was none in the package.
Yeah, I just want to say that for the third case, we received the survey for the lot after we sent the packet, and I brought copies for you and just to enter it into the record.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have two elements of new business today. Three? Three?
It's on the back. On the back side.
Oh, okay. So we have three cases today. The first is case number 2605, and it's for Sarah and Jonathan Winrack, and representing them or presenting the case for them is Jamie Craig. Is Jamie? All right. So you can go up to the podium and announce your name and address, and we can proceed.
My name is Zach Ostroff. I have 1515 Midwood Drive, White Lake, Michigan.
Okay. So you can present the information.
So we were here a couple.
Thank you.
Is that better? Okay, sorry about that. We were here a couple months ago with a proposal for the same project, and we've revamped it a little bit, and we've eliminated, at the time we were asking for two variances, we've eliminated one variance, so it was a setback variance and a lot coverage variance. We're just asking for the lot coverage right now. And we worked with the planner and the city attorney to make sure that everything that we put on the plan was adequate in terms of the city's perspective. We eliminated a kitchen that was previous, and basically kind of streamlined the plan, making it a little bit smaller than the original. Again, it's for a handicapped couple that are elderly, and so they do need a ramp. So, you know, by and large, everything stayed the same other than the shape and we took out some of the internal portions. Can answer any questions that anybody has.
But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's just basically the plans from last time shrunk.
Shrunk a little bit to eliminate the variance, and we eliminated a kitchen, which was a point of contention. And there was also a larger connection in between the existing house and the proposed addition, which we added as well.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Does anyone have can make a motion on the subject? Oh, yeah. Okay, does anyone have any questions or yes?
I just have a comment.
And present your name and address.
Jamie Craig, 1502 West 13 Mile Road, Royal Oak. I'm the owner of Renaissance Restoration, the contractor. For those that don't remember or who weren't here last time, we have an elderly couple, both whom are in wheelchairs, and they need assisted living help, full-time live-in, and the new plans will accommodate them.
Thank you. Anybody else have any input on the subject? Okay. Anyone?
I'd like to make a motion. Based on the information presented in the staff report and additional findings of fact discussed during the review of case number 26-05, I move to approve the request of Jamie Craig on behalf of Jonathan and Sarah Weinreich, 25951 Harding Square, for a variance to allow coverage of 36.8% as compared to Article 2, Division 2, Section 214 of the zoning code, which only allows a lot coverage of 35%.
Second.
Okay. It's been properly moved and second that the request be approved. Can we have a roll call on the subject?
Yes?
Member Seligson?
Yes.
Member Lebovic?
Yes.
Member Clyde?
Yes.
Member Houston?
Yes.
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 Okay. The second case is case number 26-06, and and it's on it's for, requested by David Ben Newsham, and Mr. Koshiras is going to be, present his case on his behalf.
No, the architect, Mark, is here to represent the case.
Beg your pardon?
It's the architect.
The architect.
My name is Mark Alfonsi. I'm the architect for the project. They were proposing the mikvah building. I'm sorry?
Is the green light on in front?
The green light is on. Sorry, is this better?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
So we're proposing this mikvah building, and we're looking for just a slight variance with the 50-foot versus 47-foot setback requirement, and also the impervious area we're looking for a variance of 4.4%.
And the parking space variance
Oh, okay.
and the lighting variance.
Yes, sorry, I was reading through this. Yes, so we're looking for so there's the lighting variance that spills off to the east, which actually goes on to the existing synagogue that's going to be using that anyway. So the intent is to light up that area, that outside area. And then the parking variance, because the idea is that the mikveh building is going to be providing the services for the synagogue, and there will be shared parking in the synagogue for the mikveh.
So just so I can visualize what I'm looking at here in my head.
Uh-huh.
So there's a house presently to the west.
Correct.
That's going to be torn down,
Yes.
and then the mikvah library is going to go into that building, or there's going to be a building that'll be for that.
Yes, exactly. It's nice because it's on, the main road there.
Right.
It's not in the neighborhood.
Understood. And there's going to be there's going to be parking back there for 6 spots, but then there's going to be an agreement between the synagogue and the cultural center, just to make life easy for myself, that they're going to open the parking at the synagogue for the mikveh and library.
Yeah, so the idea is that we're proposing a drive to connect the two parking lots. And
That's what
also-
I wanted to know, is how are they going to be connected? Like,
So-
if I drive in,
Uh-huh.
give me an idea of, like, how I would get, if I parked at the synagogue, over to the cultural center.
So the drive-in on the synagogue is only on the east side. It's an in and out on the east side, and then you go up and behind, and then there's a loop. So in the southwest corner of that parking lot, there's going to be, we're taking out a couple parking spots to open a drive onto that lot.
Okay.
Okay, and then also, for pedestrian access, there's currently an existing screen wall there that they want to put an opening somewhere in the middle, basically, so that you can walk out of the synagogue into the mikvah.
I was going to ask about that. So the pedestrian opening will be available also?
Yeah, so you don't have to walk around the wall.
And the added light is only going to be on the, basically the side of the shul, of synagogue that currently is less lit, anyway. Which is the end of that cul-de-sac.
Yeah, because before, right, because it met the ordinance before, no.
Yeah.
But now it's like we want that lit up because of,
Okay, so I don't see an issue there.
So the lighting that you're proposing to put up, now, is that going to affect the neighbors behind there? Will that light shine?
no, the only part that's not meeting the requirement is on the east side of the property, which is the synagogue side. So on the north side, it's, there, it meets the ordinance. So there's no light spilling onto the north, onto the residential property.
That's what I'm trying to.
Yes.
Is there light, say at night, that's spilling over into someone's bedroom
No.
or? Okay, okay.
Are there any other questions? Does anyone care to make a motion on the request?
Just if you ask the public, if anyone want to speak.
Beg your pardon. Does anyone else out there have any input on the subject?
All right, I guess I'll do it. Based on the information presented in the staff report and additional findings of fact discussed during the review of case 26-06, I move to approve the request of Ari Kusterlitz on behalf of Congregation David Ben Nachum, 14830 Lincoln Avenue, for a waiver to allow the building to be located 47 feet from the north and 4 feet from the east. Article 5, Division 3, Section 544.g requires the principal building to be located at least 50 feet from any residential district or use. The second is for a waiver to allow 74.4% impervious surfaces of the lot area. Article 2, Division 2, Section 215.d requires a total area of all impervious surfaces to not exceed 70% of the lot area. Third is for a waiver to allow 6 parking spaces on site. Article 4, Division 1, Section 403 requires 30 spaces for the proposed cultural center. And the fourth is a waiver to allow the wall-mounted light intensity to reach 3.7-foot candles on the east property line. Article 4, Division 5, Section 494 requires building-mounted light intensity within a site not to exceed 1-foot candle on any property line. I also do the
Conditions, yes,
conditions.
please.
These are subject to the following conditions. That approval is conditioned on the execution and continued validity of a written shared parking agreement between Congregation David Ben Nachum and the Cultural Center of Mikvah Properties. The agreement shall specify the days and hours of operation of the mikvah and library, and shall ensure that such use occurs at times that do not overlap with peak synagogue activities or increase overall parking demand beyond previously approved levels. Any changes to the agreement or operating schedule shall require city review and approval. And the second condition is that the approval is granted solely for the construction and operation of the proposed cultural center, mikvah/library associated with adjoining synagogue. Any future construction or change of use on the property shall be required to comply with all applicable zoning ordinance requirements in effect at the time of application.
Second.
Okay, it's been properly moved and second that your request be approved. Can we have a roll call on the subject?
Member Brown?
Yes.
Member Anderson?
Yes.
Member Steinberg?
Yes.
Member Sullivan?
Yes.
Member Leibowitz?
Yes.
Member Clyde?
Better say yes after reading all that.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Your request. Okay, and the third case is case number 26-07, and it's made by Barry and Martha Grinsberg, and at 14781 Talbot. Is the Barry or Martha present?
We have the architect representative for the,
You know, do you want to come up and? Can you state your name and address?
Sure. Good evening, Chair, staff, board. This is Joe Novitsky, 3856 12 Mile in Berkeley. The Ginsbergs are out of the country on a pre-planned event, and so I'm here to answer any questions or present for their behalf, on their behalf.
Okay. Do you have any, want to say anything to assist in the understanding or describe the request?
Sure. The Ginsbergs are moving from Berkeley to Oak Park as a end-of-life, age-in-place home. They found a beautiful lot in a beautiful neighborhood, and one of the requests was to, a first-floor master and an attached garage was really important to them at this stage in their life, and they found a lot that mathematically works perfectly. And so we embarked on our design, and we went through the motions of getting our permit and put the concrete in the ground, and lo and behold, the building isn't exactly where we thought it was based on the county records. And the math still works. It's, not over area. It's, if the building was placed normally where it would be placed on the front yard setback, it'd be perfect. But the whole street is built 2 feet deeper into the lot. And at 73 years old and 6,500 jobs, I've never seen that. So it didn't, no alarm bells went off, and I did the math, checked the math as the architect, but I haven't drawn in 25 years in my office. So I didn't know that the building was not quite where it should be. But the whole street is built like that. So I asked Barry and Martha to introduce themselves to their neighbors and ask them for their blessing. And I wouldn't be here tonight if we didn't have unanimous support from the neighborhood. The last thing I want to do is bring a problem to the neighborhood, and we're here to help, and I'm here to answer any questions, and I have to take responsibility because nobody knew the building was slightly off kilter.
Does anyone have any questions? Your name again is, your name?
again, sir?
Joe Novitsky.
Okay, does anyone have any questions for Mr. Novitsky? Great. Any additional observations or input on the subject? Anyone care to make a motion on the subject?
Yeah. We have one of the public.
Oh, we have.
Yes.
Do you have any input on the subject, sir?
Good evening, folks.
Your name and address?
My name is Sanford Greenberg. I live at 14810 Talbot, across the street and 2 houses west of the Ginsberg property. And last month, my wife and I had our 35th anniversary in that home. We bought our home here in 1991. And over all these years, we have seen a tremendous amount of renovation, upgrading, and total rebuilds of homes in our neighborhood. And it's been great. And I just wanted to let you folks know that my wife and I are in 100% support of this variance, because everything that's done to homes in our neighborhood increases the value for everybody. And we've seen a lot of people move out of the neighborhood over the years. We've got a lot of young couples coming back in, and it's been great. We're the old couple on the block now. So I hope you'll approve it, because it'll be another nice upgrade for the neighborhood. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so do any of the panel have any questions on this subject?
I have no questions, but I'm willing to make a motion.
Okay,
Based on the information presented in the staff report and additional findings of fact discussed during the review of case number 26-07. I move to approve the request of Barry and Martha Ginsburg, 14781 Talbot Avenue, for a waiver of 2 feet and 4 inches to allow a rear setback of 27 feet and 8 inches. Article 2, Division 2, Section 214 of the zoning ordinance requires the rear yard setback to be a minimum of 30 feet.
Second.
Okay, it's been properly moved and second that the request be approved. Can we have a roll call on the subject?
Member Levelbeck?
Yes.
Member Steinberg?
Yes.
Member Seligson? Member Houston?
Yes.
Member Clyde?
Yes.
Member Brown?
Yes.
And Member Anderson?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you, folks. Have a great night.
Okay, so we've gotten through all of the cases, and any others, discussions or subjects that anyone would like to make?
Motion to adjourn?
No.
All right, motion's been adjourned,
you.
meeting adjourned.
22 minutes, 3 items. I'm gonna give you a break, Jim. That's okay.
Thank you all. Great.